Oh shit, we don't have a theme song.
Oh shit, you're right. What are we gonna do?
I don't know. Like, do we have time to buy something?
No, we just have to riff.
We're gonna just riff it.
Oh shit, it's the Nostalgic Front, a podcast from Patrick and Ream. We like movies, TV, and games, junk food, juice boxes, forgotten things.
Oh wow, that was adequate.
Yeah, that was like pretty good.
Yeah, are we just gonna use it for every episode?
I think we should. I think we have to.
And thank you for listening to the Nostalgic Front podcast. I am Patrick Hasty, and with me as always...
Oh, I'm Brandon Ream.
Hey, Brandon, how are you?
I'm good.
Thank you. How's your week?
It's good.
Yeah?
It's good. I played some Final Fantasy on the train.
Okay. What Final Fantasy?
1.
Well, you drag your whole Nintendo system up there?
No, I've had it on every phone since they got smart.
Oh, okay. So you didn't have it on your Motorola Razr?
No, BlackBerry.
BlackBerry. Ooh. Oh.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
You just Final Fantasy, is that the first one?
Yep.
So that's like the it looks like a what do you call it? Almost like an RPG?
It is an RPG. It's technically a JRPG.
Oh, what's the J stand for?
Japanese.
Oh, I thought it was Junior.
No, that would be a RPG JR.
Well, I think we've lost it.
Up top too.
What do you? Okay, let's see. I don't know shit about those old Nintendo games, though. That's my thing.
Oh, it's one of the best games I think for playing on a phone.
Yeah.
With just because it's so simple, it's all like menu based.
I like
the battles are.
I like a Nintendo 64 modulator on my phone, and I like to play like whatever the Madden is, Madden 2000 or something. And then you can play Wayne Gretzky Hockey 98 on there. That's fun.
I'm a big platform guy, and those games just suck on the phone.
Well, yeah,
like
you're
Mega
right.
Man, when you got it's tough.
I had a Super Nintendo modulator for a little bit, and I'd play the Star Wars games, and those are really good on a phone. It was really easy to do, like the Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi games. Those are really good.
How was your week?
My week was fine. Let's see, what did I get into that was old? I just recently watched an episode of Seinfeld that I really liked that I don't think I had ever seen somehow.
Oh wow!
It was an episode.
Was it the Puerto Rican one?
Oh no,
I haven't seen that. They pulled it.
No, I don't know that one.
Oh, Puerto Rican Day.
Oh no, I don't know. I don't even know that episode. But
yeah, they got in trouble, I guess.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's fun. I like a little controversy with a sitcom.
Heck yeah.
I watched the one. It's the one where it starts off with them growing mustaches, and they're like,
Even Elaine?
No, it's just George and Jerry, and it's like, oh, we got these mustaches, and it's like, oh, and it's just this really funny line where Jerry's like, you said this would be better than a vacation. And he's like, what? And then Jerry's like, yeah, you said it'd be a vacation from ourselves. And I just thought that's such a silly reason to grow. And then that one, Kramer gets obsessed with butter, and he's putting butter all over his goddamn body. Remember that? He starts shaving with butter, and then he starts putting it all over himself, but then he gets all burned up on the roof.
No.
It's a good one.
This isn't like the one where he cooks himself with the chicken place.
No. When Jerry goes crazy.
And then Newman wants to eat him, I think.
Well, that is part
of Ricky Roysters.
It has nothing to do with the Roysters, but Newman does want to eat him in this episode.
Again?
So a lot of callbacks in this episode. And then also I'm still watching a bunch of He-Man.
He-Man, you know?
You have the shirt.
I'm wearing my Skeletor Misfits crossover shirt right now. I like it.
Yeah.
It's gotten compliments.
Yeah.
You know, anytime you can get a compliment on a graphic tee, it's a win.
Sure. What's your favorite graphic tee?
I don't know if my Arnold's numero uno one. That's more of a text. One. That's a text tee.
It's a graphic.
Okay.
Text is a graphic.
I like that one right now, and then the Skeletor one's pretty cool. And then I just ordered the Nigel Tufnell skeleton torso neon Spinal Tap shirt.
That's pretty good.
The sleeves are on it, but I'll be able to fix that.
Yeah, you just get those fuckers right off there, right?
Fuck yeah.
I don't wear t-shirts no more because of my horrific body and sweat. But when I did, I had my favorite t-shirt I had in high school was a shirt that just said I had two. One of them was it just said hey Ricky's on state. And I got it at Goodwill. I have no idea who Ricky is or what that could possibly mean. But people are always like, I love your shirt. And I'd be like, thank you. And then one of them, I had one that said, over the hill, hell, I just reached my peak. And there's a photo in my senior year yearbook of me wearing that shirt, like a perfect. It looks like the photo is perfect, but it looks like it's a photo to sell that shirt. And so it's really fun. What say we get this fucker started? Okay?
I'm excited.
Go to our first break and bring in our guest?
That sounds good to me.
Sounds good to me. Okay, we'll see you in a second.
Okay.
Dear Journal, no boys called. Losers. Oh, and today at breakfast there were these Pop-Tarts. But not Yeah, like toaster Pop-Tarts, little cereal Pop-Tarts. So I scope out the box. Kellogg's Pop-Tarts Crunch, it said. Well, not out loud, it was written there. Anyway, I tried them, and wow! To make sure I wasn't dreaming, I attempted to fly and landed on the dog. Great! It means there really is a Pop-Tart cereal.
New Kellogg's Pop-Tarts Crunch cereal, part of this complete breakfast. They're Pop-Tarts for your spoon.
P.S. Elmo's okay.
All right, we're back.
Hey,
Wow, that couldn't have gone smoother, I'd say.
it was good. What a great break.
Great break, great commercials. Who's our guest today?
Oh, our guest is none other than Katie Boyle.
Katie Boyle!
Hey, Katie.
Ooh,
How you doing today?
good. How you doing?
Doing good. Doing good.
I like this because you haven't spoke enough. So far, our listener is going to be like, I bet she's not Irish, but you are. Give us some of that voice. Give us some of that accent.
Hello.
There it is. All right.
Top of the morning to you. I don't actually sound like that.
How are you, Katie?
did.
I'm great. I'm tired, but I'm good.
Oh.
You're tired too?
Yeah.
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 Why
Yeah.
are you tired, Ream?
Well,
Playing
Saturday.
Final Fantasy all goddamn day on
No,
the train?
No. I mean, it was at a Friday night. You know?
Sure. Well, you got a
Oh,
drinking
the
problem.
lady.
Yeah,
It's a
yeah.
Friday night. No?
Ooh, you guys are both partiers,
Hey.
huh?
No, I went to bed early. Well, no, I didn't. But I just drank tea last night, so I have
Oh,
no
sure,
excuse to
okay.
be tired.
Tea,
I did.
That
tea will
sounds-
get you amped.
Yeah.
It does. Yeah. I was like writing terrible jokes at 4 a.m.
How old were you? How old were you when you started drinking tea? Are you able
Oh,
to
like
start?
3.
You get to drink tea right away.
I drink like
They
8
just-
cups of tea a day at least.
Still today?
Yeah.
All the
So
time?
today I've already had 4.
Whoa. Do you drink coffee still, too? Or?
No, I
just
did
only tea?
I did start drinking coffee when I moved over here, but then I got really sick, and then the doctor was like, "That's probably the coffee." So
Oh.
So do all Irish kids start on tea early?
yeah,
They're just
Yeah.
running around jacked up
but
on.
you have to. Everybody has tea. So like, if you go over to your friend's house, it would be like, "Oh, put on the kettle," because
Yeah,
everybody drinks
yeah,
tea.
yeah.
Everybody drinks tea there.
Do you,
So as a girl, do you guys ever have tea parties and stuff
yeah.
like that?
So that's why when I
standard?
had two of my friends over who were American, and I had tea ready for them, and they're like, "Oh, this is so nice." I'm like, "Oh, we do this all the time at home, and you have to drink it with milk."
oh,
Yeah,
okay.
and they want to. Yeah, there's like a certain way you have to drink it too.
Is it just like a normal black tea, or are you doing
Yeah.
like something fancy like
It's
a
Irish
Kim
black
meal?
tea. It's one I smuggled
Irish
over.
black tea. Yeah, sure. I like that.
Hey.
Is there a difference between Irish black tea and English black tea?
Yeah, English is weak.
Okay, I like
That's
it
why
in English.
we bet them. No.
Yeah. We'll get them back too, English black tea, that's what I like. That's what when I buy it at the store, that's what I go for.
No, but
I
you should
like-
go with the
I
Irish
like
because it's
English.
stronger and
do
it's
that.
better. It's like closer to coffee, I suppose, and caffeine
Sure.
content.
That's good.
Yeah.
Tea, I love tea.
Well, that was the show. So,
I'm a big tea promoter. I dip weird things in my tea and my
what do you dip
Instagram
in your
stories.
tea? I love this.
Whatever I can. So far I've dipped eggs, avocado.
Wait a minute. How
broccoli.
do you dip eggs? Hold on.
Oh, I did that one with a spoon, so it made my egg a little bit watery, but
Wait, what kind of egg?
it was
Like
scrambled egg. Yeah,
You
With
took
a
so
bit
you
of tomato
so
in
you
it.
put a scrambled egg on a spoon and dipped it in your tea
Yeah,
and then
yeah,
pulled it
yeah.
out and hopped it in your mouth.
Yeah.
That seems weird.
Oh, and nachos and
Nachos with a salsa or just chips? Just tortilla chips.
Just chips. Oh, but next time I'll do it with the salsa. That's
No,
a good
you're
idea. Oh, and a
crazy.
sausage. I dipped a sausage.
Oh
in one.
yeah, well, see, a
But-
sausage. That sounds okay.
That
That
ended up
sounds
seeming a
fine.
little bit
Aren't you
sexual,
worried
so
about
I-
getting like
That'd
getting
be
like
good.
residual stuff in the tea?
Yeah.
After
No,
the
it's
fact.
fine.
It's kinda
Like
like
if you
a-
have like a chunk of onion floating in your tea. You all right with
It's
that?
fine. It's fine. That's just like when you drink and you have food in your mouth. Anyway,
It's kind of like a fun reward at the end when you finish up your drink of tea and you're like, oh shit, look, it's a piece of egg.
it's like when you find food in your teeth
Yeah.
like 4 hours later, and you're like, "Oh, that's so nice."
Yeah. And you get to eat it again.
Yeah.
I like when that's cilantro. Cilantro is a good one to find later.
Ugh, I don't like cilantro.
Cilantro has a weird, that's a real decisive food.
Yeah,
It
that's
is.
like that's.
I
like
just divided everybody. Some
Yeah.
people think it tastes like toothpaste. It's one of those.
A lot of people say it tastes like dirty dish rags. And
Yeah.
I'd say quit eating dirty dish rags.
Yeah, I didn't
Right?
think I didn't think it had a taste really.
I think it
it's
tastes like clean dish
It's
rags.
it's a
weird
real
stuff in my mouth.
It's a real thing. It's a real thing that the flavor of cilantro. There's a weird thing in people's brains or whatever where people taste it differently. Like it doesn't matter what it is. Like some people it tastes fine and delicious and fine, whatever. It can just be a thing. And then to some people it tastes like a horrific, like it makes you want to
So
vomit
funny.
taste. It's weird.
That's like olives. I love
Ooh,
olives.
I don't like olives at all.
See, there's always very.
They tricked me.
When I was a kid, I used to put olives on my fingers because
Did
they
you
have
eat
the
them?
whole. No, I never
Oh.
liked eating them.
You just.
But they're really gross to eat, but they were awesome to like feel like an alien of some
Sure.
sort because you have like
Put a bunch of bugles on the other one and make them fucking fight it out.
Yeah.
That sounds great.
I really want to see you put olives on.
I don't like bugles either.
What are
really?
bugles?
Yeah.
I just love that your brother is all the time just he's like, I gotta eat all these fucking fingered bugles and olives because Reem's
What's
stupid.
bugles?
Bugles are they're little corn chips that are like in cone form.
Oh, do
You know
we
what I'm
love
talking
its
Yeah.
profile photo on Instagram? I was wondering
Sure,
about
yeah,
that.
yeah,
It looks
yeah,
like Freddie Fingered.
Krueger.
No,
Freddy Krueger. Yeah,
Freddy
yeah,
got
yeah,
Krueger?
Yeah. Freddie got Kruegered.
Freddy likes
That's
some
pretty good.
sausages. Yeah.
Did you? So you didn't have bugles? Didn't get to Ireland?
No,
No. Now where? Okay, so where in Ireland are you from?
Kildare. It's right beside Dublin.
Okay, cool.
Oh, it's where Guinness was originally made in 1759.
no shit.
Yeah, I worked
Nice.
in the original brewery. I worked in a restaurant where they kept the original walls from the brewery. So.
Oh, that's really cool. Did is that near Ashbourne or is that the other side?
No, it's close enough to there. I just can't remember where that is, but I know it's in Kildare.
I used to know
think.
Ashbourne's a town.
Ooh.
Ashbourne's a town that I stayed in when I went to Ireland that they told us was like, oh, minutes from downtown Dublin, and it's like a whole other fucking city.
I know.
It'd be like them putting us in White Plains and saying like minutes from Manhattan, and we found that it was cheaper. Like we found it was a lot of money to go to the city every day through like cabs and trains and
crazy.
stuff. So, but we found that it was there's a free bus from the city to the airport. And then we just call our hotel from the airport and be like, "Hey, we're just getting in." And we did that every night. And they'd be
That's
like,
so
you
smart.
have no luggage. I've seen you yesterday." But it was
no,
a
that's my
free way.
brother.
It was a free way to do it the whole time.
That's great.
You guys get so back in Ireland, you guys get a lot of good snacks and stuff.
Yeah, we do. We have a lot of healthier food too. But yeah, the snacks are good too. I
What-
feel like the snacks here are like poison. And in
Oh,
Ireland they're
absolutely.
just sweets. You know, you
okay,
don't feel
so-
as bad eating them.
Well, you just get like a peach in your lunchbox and not Gushers.
I don't know what a gusher. That sounds like kind
Oh.
of gross.
Gushers,
That sounds a bit
Gushers
like
are
They
kind
do.
of gross.
They
yeah,
do
whoever
sound
got
kinda
that
gross.
passed was really like, hey, check
It
this
sounds
out.
like something a woman would do. or
Yeah,
something.
it's-
It's like,
it-
ugh, she
Hey,
just gushered on me.
women can eat Gushers, that's for sure. Gusher all night long. A Gusher is like a plastic candy. Well, it's not right. It's not plastic.
And it's probably got some plastic.
There's probably
in
some.
it. I
It's,
would
it's
not
like
be
a.
surprised.
It's kind of like a gummy, but then when you
Yeah.
bite into it, inside there's like a liquidy, like
Goo?
That sounds
goo
awful.
that's like a
that
like a
gushes.
flavor.
Like a juice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's pretty good.
Yeah,
In all fairness, it is pretty good.
no.
What would okay? So let's say here, it's Saturday morning, Katie. You're 10 years old. What's a snack you gonna get up and make before anybody else gets around, or what are you gonna
Like
eat?
the sweets where your parents don't.
Yeah.
Salt and vinegar Taytos.
Oh, that's good. Like a potato chip.
They're like crisps or what you call
Yeah.
chips, and they're so good.
Yeah, they're really.
And
Do you like
oh.
the ones they sell here?
No, you need Taytos. So
So wait, so are
What's
you
a
saying?
they're called
Tayto's
Taytos.
a
That's
brand?
the brand.
Oh, okay.
That's the
I thought it
brand.
was just your folksy way of
We
saying
even
potato
have
chips.
Yeah.
we even have a Tayto amusement park at home too.
No shit.
But
Really?
Tayto is a brand, and
Oh.
it's like
Like
everybody-
roller coasters?
it's like-
Have you been?
No, because I was too old by the time they made it. But my brothers and sisters were there. But
You're never too old.
I know, but wait. Oh, wait. Do you have Monster Munch here?
No, we don't have
Oh,
Monster
they were
Munch
great.
here.
They were like Monster hands, but they were crisps and they were like big, and you put them in your mouth. And
See, this is the shit. Now, this is the real shit, Reem. This is what we're getting
this
right
is
now.
real
Oh,
Ireland
and what
right
about
here.
chickatees? Do you have chickatees?
No.
Oh,
Oh, here we
or
go.
bikers. Did you have bikers?
No, explain this all to
We
us.
had a few
Bikers
bikers
are
in my
like
old town.
Prawn flavored crisps? No, they're like prawn flavored crisps, but they look like bicycle wheels.
Is everything
Prawn
crisps?
flavored?
Prawn flavor and spicy flavored as well, and then you just put them in your mouth again. And
You
and
eat
they
'em?
disintegrate.
Thank you.
That's so good.
You put them in your mouth, you chew them up, you swallow
That's
them.
so good.
So is everything crisps? Everything's
Oh,
just
okay,
like
no, but
a
also-
Is that just what
variation
you
on
gravitated
crisps?
towards?
Yeah, no. Also, I suppose everybody knows about Cadbury's.
Yeah,
so
yeah, yeah.
that's
You like a
the
big
big-
Cadbury?
You're gonna have to.
Yeah. I always thought it was made. I thought it was Irish. Everybody in
Sure.
Ireland thinks it's Irish, and then when I moved to America, I found out that it's actually an English company.
Oh, is it?
Oh, it's like the commercial with the clucking bunny.
Yeah.
It had a bunny that, yeah, it'd cluck.
Oh,
As
for
clucking
Cadbury's?
Yeah.
Oh.
I never liked. Not that I never liked them, but I grew up real dirt poor, and to me, Cadbury's were like a fancy.
Yeah.
You had to have a little more money to get those, so I never got those. But
Freddo bars. Oh my god,
What the-
they're chocolate bars with caramel inside, and they're
Ooh.
only 10 cents. And you would go and buy like 5 with your like 50 cent your parents
Yeah.
gave you.
I love how long it would take to try and figure out the best combination of like penny candies.
yeah,
When you were
yeah.
younger,
Sweet,
you know, and you just
yeah.
like load up on, you know, your Tootsie Rolls were a good go-to.
Swedish fish.
Now and later.
Did you have the long snakes? We had the long gummy
Oh
snakes.
yeah. You know,
we had licorice ropes.
We had licorice.
I never had a
something,
snake.
And you're-
Worms, gummy worms,
Gummy worms are
and
real
licorice
good.
snakes.
You all know, okay, at your movie theaters there in Ireland,
Our cinemas.
your cinemas, when you would go there, would they have like those kind of things at the cinema?
Yeah.
'Cause- yeah.
They'd have popcorn and then a selection of gummies.
No, but I mean the thing where you can go up and like pop, like, you know, like scoop up your own.
Yeah,
kind, you know?
that's
Oh,
what I
like
mean.
the
Yeah,
buffet
yeah.
Really?
bars?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's what in London. I went to 2 different movie theaters in London in like 2 different years, and both of them were different chains, but they both had that aspect of it. I was like, they need to bring that to the U.S. because like,
so they don't have that here.
oh,
yet,
they
no?
They have
have
it
those
in
kind
a
of candy
couple
things, but not at
places.
movie theaters.
Yeah.
They do it a couple
Really,
places.
not that I see.
The Jordan Creek in Des Moines.
Oh, Jordan Creek! Shout out Jordan Creek
Heck
Mall,
yeah.
Des Moines, Iowa.
But
Good-
it's
good.
expensive. Like my dad would always get really mad when we go and get
By the pound.
Yeah,
because it was really overpriced.
you could get those blue Swedish fish. Ugh.
Oh, yeah.
The dolphins.
That's why you
Yeah.
sneak it in. You sneak in.
Me
Yeah,
and my
you
dad
sneak
would
it.
sneak McDonald's into the cinema.
Oh,
and
man.
then we would only pay for 1 ticket, but because there was so many movies and there was never ushers, we would go see 3 or 4.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah,
but we
all the
didn't pay for
time.
one. Oh,
I
it's
still
great.
do that to this day.
Oh, yeah?
I saw
double features.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
I should do that again.
Last time I did that, I snuck in. Last time was like a while ago, but I did. I saw Gravity, and then I snuck into the Carrie sequel.
It's a pretty heavy
which
film.
It is. Well, Gravity's like
Both of those are heavy, right?
well, Gravity's like a thinker. You're like, oh, whoa, and it's like a whole thing. And then Carrie is like a terrible teen horror movie, and you're like, fuck this.
And is
But it was
Carrie
free.
Carrie 2? Did like Stephen King actually write in them?
No, this was just a
No.
redo of the original Carrie,
Oh,
and it's
okay.
it's like shitty and like cheesy. It's like it was just bad. The original Carrie is really good.
Yeah,
but,
it's great. But
But that's so funny. And we sneak in food. One time we snuck a 16-inch pizza into a movie once.
how
That was the
how
best.
would you sneak in a pizza? Did you
The-
walk in with a big fucking square chest?
I know it was a Big New Yorker, which was a
Big New
style
Yorker,
of pizza.
classic.
Underneath your hat.
Pizza.
$9.99
Yeah,
for a 16-inch
16-inch pizza. Pizza Hut used to make them, and then they stopped calling them the Big New Yorker when 9/11 went
I
down.
miss Bigfoot.
They start. Oh, Bigfoots were a good pizza for sure. But they started. So what we did is the pizza was like a hand toss pizza, and so we found that you could turn it because I worked at Pizza Hut, so I'd fucked with these pizzas a lot. You could really get them almost sideways, and it wouldn't slide. The cheese wouldn't slide, nothing. And so we turned it like almost all the way sideways, and then we all threw our coats over it, and then I just reached my arm down, and so it just looked like I was holding all of our coats, and then we went in,
That's
and we just
amazing.
like goddamn kings sat in the
Yeah.
theater eating a full large pizza.
That's
It was
amazing. Yeah,
oh, it's so
my
good.
dad used to shove the bottles of Coke that we would bring up his sleeves.
Oh yeah,
and he's
that's
a
good.
policeman as well.
That's
so-
hilarious. That's a good one. Yeah, we'd always do that kind of
I
shit.
saw people get busted at the Williamsburg cinema here.
Oh,
And they got shook down by the person that looked in
Oh,
their
that's
purse.
so
and it was
funny.
like a couple water bottles and like nothing. And they had to like dump them out.
I had a guy look in my bag here in New York, look in my bag and see a Subway sandwich, and he did the bag check, and he's just like, nope, or he's like, yeah, okay, and let me go, you know. And I think just as long as it's not a goddamn pistol, I think they're fine nowadays, you know.
But I bring in a hip flask to bars all the time.
Into
and
bars.
yeah, but it looks like a perfume bottle. So even when
Sure.
you look in my bag, they never.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah,
is bad.
I used to bring a
That's
flask
like an alcohol
a couple
problem.
times out of
I know
town.
that is not. I definitely.
I
Or-
sneak alcohol into the place where the alcohol is. That'd be like if I took a DVD player into like a fucking theater.
That's just being frugal, man. You go in, you
so
order,
expensive.
be like, can I just get a club soda? And
Yeah.
then you top it off
But
with
it's-
Can I
booze.
just get an
It's
empty
funny-
cup, please?
It's funny though because I can drink a lot, and people always try to keep up with my drinking. And so if I'm hanging around with like guys or whatever, like my friends even, they will try to drink as much whiskey as I can because I think that's like a real man thing. Oh, man,
Yeah,
I do
yeah,
it,
yeah,
But I
yeah.
can drink a lot of whiskey, so and I have a hip flask of whiskey with me, so I'm always drinking more anyway. And they always end up not in a good way.
Oh, that's fun.
And then they always end up smoking cigarettes too because I smoke cigarettes.
Oh
and they're
yeah,
like,
and then
I'm
it's just
cool
a goddamn
too.
mess. Yeah, you're really painting a good photo of yourself today. You're like, I'm smoking all the time. I'm drinking.
I'm
I'm
such a cat.
putting eggs in my goddamn tea.
sneaking soda into the cinema.
Yeah. I really am interested in this dipping stuff. So do you do that with other stuff other than tea?
No, just tea. I only started doing it a few weeks ago.
Oh
But
shit! It's like a brand new thing.
yeah, like I just started doing it when I got Instagram, and I do it most nights.
Oh man, that's a real.
So she's really just only dipped her toes in.
Yeah,
so
this
far.
is really.
It's gonna get real
By the
sick.
way, have you dipped your toes in your tea yet?
No, I draw the line at that.
Sure.
My feet are pretty gross looking.
Oh,
so.
for me too.
That's
But I
feet
made
for
the
you.
girls last night dip stuff in their tea and eat it too. So
You made them do it. That sounds like you did it
They
with a
seem
pistol at
receptive.
gunpoint.
I'm gonna bring it out into other people too.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fun.
I like a soggy food. I like dipping stuff a lot. So like a thing that I'll like to do is, whenever I eat tomato soup, I dip peanut butter sandwiches in it. I don't know if that's a thing everybody
lovely.
does, but that's really good.
Peanuts are a bit
With
weird.
how much milk you put in there, you figure cookies would be like an obvious.
Well, yeah,
here.
it's,
Or, I mean,
it's like a riff
I'm sorry.
of the coffee.
The biscuits.
Oh boy.
The cookie. It's a riff of the traditional biscuit dipping.
Oh yeah.
Biscuit dipping.
It's a riff on the traditional cookie biscuit.
You gotta dip them biscuits.
Yeah, dip that. Ooh, that's pretty good. Dog will hunt.
That was a good.
Dip
that was
those
a-
biscuits.
That was a good board game. Back
Guys,
in the
I
day.
really hope I get
Parker
really
Brothers dip them
successful
biscuits?
off the dipping.
Oh, me
You're like,
too.
I used to know her when she didn't dip.
Yeah. You know what? I talked to you see her up there on that
Well,
fucking board on
You
that
know what they've
billboard?
always said: when you dip, you dip, you dip. You
Yeah,
know?
when I dip, you dip. I dip. That's great. Oh, by the way, give it up to Leaf over here in the corner, producing for us, everybody.
Hey, all right, Leaf.
Hello.
Hey, what are you saying, Leaf?
Leif.
What?
Leif?
Mm-mm. Nuh-uh. I am compound to say it the way I say it.
Wait, so your name is Leaf like the tree?
No, it's Leif.
Leif.
It's Leif.
Leif,
Common
like-
Like
misconception.
the Ferent.
Like the Viking.
The funny thing is you've never said it wrong until just then.
Oh, no. I guarantee you I have said it wrong every single time I've ever said it
Never
until
done
right
it.
now. Yeah.
Leaf like rhymes with safe?
No, Leif, like laughter.
Yes, rhymes with safe.
Thank you, yeah.
Also, what you
No.
just said does you literally just said Leif like rhymes with Seif, or I don't know.
Safe,
Okay.
like, lock your clothes away. Or
Yeah,
no, I don't
sure.
know why you would lock your clothes in the safe. Lock your money
Oh,
away.
boy.
Well, it depends.
Well, what you try to do is dip your clothes in some tea. Try it all out.
Yeah.
That sounds fantastic. Do you like a soggy milk stuff in soggy milk? Like you ever had a milk toast?
What, toast in the milk?
Yeah, there's a
sounds
poor
weird.
it's a poor kid food called milk toast. And you take toast and you put butter on it, and then you rip it up into shreds, and you put it in a bowl, pour milk on it, microwave it for about, I don't know, a minute and a half.
No.
It's really good. You put sugar on top. It's really good, but it's really like a soggy meal. But it's great.
But I
Now-
do like soggy meals. Yeah, like Weetabix. Have you had Weetabix?
No, what's Weetabix?
Oh my god, you guys don't know what Weetabix
Oh man,
is.
see that's what the show
Oh.
is. This is the show.
So Weetabix is like a cereal back home, and it's like an all brand, like a size of a soap. What's that called? You wash like a soap bar.
Bar soap?
Yeah, it looks like a bar of soap, but
That's
it-
not like an English
That
translation
sounds like
thing. That's just
shredded wheat.
Yeah, but a big bar of soap
Yeah.
of it, and you put it in, and it soaks up all the milk, and you put honey on it, and then you're fucking shitting for days.
that sounds great.
So bad for you guys.
That sounds great. Okay, so what about what were you watching on those mornings? You eating those snacks? Were there any cool just Irish cartoons that you were really getting into, or did you get pretty much all this stuff from America, or do you even know? Were you not a cartoon person?
Was it all like BBC stuff?
The only because I suppose the cartoons I watched were more American. Well, no, I suppose Pokemon's not American. That's
No,
like
but
Japanese.
it was here though.
Well, yeah. So, but no, Father Ted was the big one. That's the
Oh.
Irish show that's really famous, and all Irish people will quote Father Ted. So it's like where there's three priests. They live together on this island called Craggy Island,
Sounds
but they're
hilarious.
really bad at being priests. They don't even know what Catholicism is.
That's
and it's
hilarious.
all these jokes, and one of them's like a raging alcoholic, and his only words that he's ever said in all the seasons were women, arse, drink, and I love my brick.
What's the brick?
Is
So
it brick
he just
is
has
rod?
his pet brick, and he's just like an alcoholic who
brick?
they'll be having a conversation, and he'll be like arse, and then just go back to sleep.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, it's the best show ever.
And is it still an ongoing show? It's been going
no,
for years. Or?
it's been gone a long time because the main character died.
Oh, that'll happen.
But yeah, that kind of could cut that short. I don't know if it ended it before that, but there's a bunch. There's so many series you can watch it on Netflix.
Oh, cool.
Father Ted.
Father Ted out there. That's cool. That was more of a sitcom-y type thing, or was that thing just for kids?
It was it was like adults. and-
Everybody watched it.
Yeah,
I
everybody
gotcha.
watched it. It was a comedy.
That's really
But
cool.
sitcom. Yeah.
I like that. That's what I'm interested in. I like. I got into some stuff, Britishy type, what's that one? Faulty Towers and shit like that.
Oh yeah. Oh no, wait, but I did forget. Now I remembered
ahead.
everything.
Hey.
There was the Morbegs. So Morbegs, more means big in Irish. So I think it
Sure.
just meant big bags. But they were these these people. They were like Barneys,
Okay.
but they spoke
dinosaurs?
Gaelic. They spoke Irish,
Oh,
yeah. And they
wow.
would just go around having magical things.
Oh,
And they were
cool.
like, we are the
And that's for
Morbegs.
the kids. That's a thing for children.
Yeah, that was
That's
for
really
kids.
cool. I'm really interested in all that shit because there's sometimes stuff crosses over. Like the Teletubbies wasn't American; it was from somewhere else, and then it made it cross. But the Morbegs or Morbags, whatever, didn't. You
Yeah.
say more means?
Oh!
What's more mean?
Big.
Big. Or
alright.
there was the
Big bag.
Justin the turkey. I think his name is Dustin.
It literally, you could just be lying, and
No,
we would be like, yeah.
She's putting us
I'm gonna go
on.
talk to like my Irish cousins, be like Dustin the turkey, and they're like, what the fuck are you talking?
He was famous, and Ray Darcy, who's like now a radio man, he has like a radio show for adults. He used to do a children's show, and there was Dusty the turkey, and there was this other creature that I can't remember the name. I have a vaguely when they do like a Christmas special every year, like a Christmas toy show, and Dustin comes back on, and he like helps with the kids picking out toys and shit.
That's fantastic.
Why doesn't he come around for Thanksgiving?
Because we don't have that.
Because
that's why he's still alive 30 years later.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you guys don't have Thanksgiving there, huh?
Yeah, Patrick.
I thought you were doing a joke because he was a turkey.
No,
I like
it's a guy
Thanksgiving
in a
though.
suit.
Thanksgiving's better than Christmas because you don't have the pressure of like buying presents. You just get to see your family and eat loads. Christmas is a little bit stressful.
Yeah, the only presents that matter is your own.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, we just got fucking deep.
We just learned something.
Then we break out into a sad song.
Yeah. I actually really like presents, so just keep giving me shit. I'll eat turkey anytime.
I'm more into the sides.
The sides?
Yeah. The mashed potatoes.
Oh,
yeah,
sure.
that's what I was about to say.
I like a potato.
Thing.
Yeah.
I like the veggie stuff.
Yeah, some green bean
vegetarian?
casserole.
No, but I don't really like meat as much as I like vegetables.
Unless it's sausage dipped in tea.
Yeah, you're a big fan of sausage.
Oh, sausages are great though. You can't be Irish and not like sausages and pudding and rashers.
Now, when you say pudding,
you guys' pudding's way different, right?
Pudding is dry blood, or the black one, or the white one.
it literally sounds like you're making stuff up to us.
So the white one is like entrails.
Yeah.
But and then rashers is our version of your bacon, except for ours is nicer because it's like round, not like Canadian, but like a bigger one of yours.
It's more like what's it called? Fatback. I think we call fatback what your guys' bacon.
Yeah,
is
your
like.
rashers are shiny.
Why do we call pudding
or your bacon
over
is
here?
shiny?
The pudding.
Because somebody saw, I think somebody one time was in like Ireland and they're like, oh, that looks good. What is that? And they're like blood. And they're like, all right, well, we're going to do it with chocolate.
They should call it off pudding.
Yeah.
Well, we do have a pudding that's a dessert too.
Like Jello.
We have sticky toffee pudding.
Yeah.
And we have that one that you have at Christmas pudding.
Hasty pudding.
With the raisins, and you pour alcohol, you pour brandy on it, and then you light it on fire, and it's blue, and it tastes like shit. I hate it so
That's so
much.
funny.
It's so gross.
Oh, what a great review. Like a Yelp review.
It sounded
cool.
Until you
raisins
said
on
it
it,
tastes like shit.
Light it on fire.
I was like,
turns
ooh,
blue.
raisins? I mean, those are okay.
I never
can
get to
deal
eat
with that.
blue shit.
Brandy? All right, I'm on board. Let it on fire. This sounds a lot cooler. It tastes like shit.
Yeah,
though.
but you know, anything that looks super cool or that's extravagant is always good. Like this, I feel like the less they try, the better it is.
I don't know. I don't think the chocolate fountain is going to disappoint me when I see one.
No, I don't like strawberries.
You can literally put anything in a chocolate fountain. It's like a cup of tea.
They always only have strawberries.
Right.
There you go, and I'm so disappointed. I'm like, where they like the odd one will have like a marshmallow, but in Ireland it's always strawberries. I fucking hate strawberries.
Wait, how often are you guys around chocolate fountains?
I've never been around
them at
one.
parties. I went to a concert in Ireland, and in the back they had a chocolate fountain.
I've only been around it
bunch of
once.
them.
It was at that guy. What's that restaurant?
Golden Corral?
Yeah, Golden Corral had it. But have you ever heard of a Golden Corral? You got those in Ireland yet?
Golden
you
Crown?
Golden Corral. It's like a shitty chain of like buffets in the Midwest.
Yeah.
But it's one of those places where you go and you might like it because you can get whatever you want and mix them all together, you know?
Nice.
And, but you could go get, like, I would go up there and as a joke to make my nephews laugh, I would go get like a piece of chicken, like fried chicken leg, and then I would go put it in the chocolate fountain and get it all dipped on the chocolate fountain.
lovely.
It was great, but like my nephews were like, he's an idiot. And my
that's
sister
an
would be like,
actual-
don't follow him.
That's an actual meal in Mexico. They call
Yep,
it like
a mole?
yeah.
With like a jalapeno? Ooh, real good. It's like a
Chocolate
chocolate
chicken?
Don't like jalapeno.
a spicy chocolate
Isn't that a
sauce.
lyric from...
Bare Naked Ladies?
Yeah.
Chickadee China, the chocolate chicken. Okay, so I'm wondering, I want to ask about some things. Did you guys get to have stuff in Ireland when you were, like the stuff that I was into? Like, so did you guys have like Pop-Tarts? The brand Pop-Tart and
No.
stuff like that? Was that one
Eggos.
thing?
No, first time I had it was over here.
Eggos?
What about Eggos?
I don't know what that is.
Ooh,
Okay,
they're like
all right.
they're like frozen waffles. You would
What
cook
about
in a
Lucky
thing.
Charms?
Oh, frozen waffles.
What are you guys'
we had
opinion
frozen
on Lucky
waffles, but
Charms?
they're not sweet. They're for your beans and stuff.
Oh, you mean for my nuts?
Watch your beans.
Yeah. Would you? Oh, so is the Irish breakfast? Is
Lucky
it like?
Charms.
Did you have? You ever?
We didn't have Lucky Charms. First time I saw Lucky Charms was here. Irish breakfast is eggs, whatever way you want them, but usually fried. Beans, black and white pudding, sausages, rashers, hash browns.
What's a rasher? Is that
bacon.
the bacon thing
Yeah.
you're talking about? Okay.
Hash browns, brown sauce, toast, tea,
but no-
orange juice.
Potatoes O'Brien.
Oh, you can get the potato bread. Oh, that's the best.
Potato bread. Potato bread.
I've had
Fried.
potato bread for
Fried.
breakfast before. It's good.
Gorgeous.
I
cover it
do.
in-
I'm not a beans guy, and goddamn, they
beans
have
are
beans
something.
everywhere you go in
No, but
Europe.
they're
What
not.
about
They're not
peanuts?
like Mexican beans.
No. They're like refried
tinned-
brown beans, but
no, orange.
orange. Yeah, but not for me. I never got into that.
Can you get those beans here?
Yeah, it's Heinz.
Yeah. But I do love a brown sauce though.
Brown
Brown sauce
sauce
is something
best.
that it blows my mind that is
Ooh,
not
should
on
have
every
brown
table
sauce
here.
and tea.
Oh, yeah, actually brown sauce and coffee. I've had brown
yeah.
sauce and tea before.
Nice.
There was a movie called
Intermission.
Yeah. Oh, that's great. Yeah, that's where I learned it from, and then
Yeah.
What
I
movie?
did it from that.
Famous Irish movie.
Yeah,
Intermission.
with Colin
punches,
Farrell in it.
Yeah.
That's funny that that's a famous Irish movie because I'm like literally the only one I know of that.
Oh
saw
yeah,
it.
I went to that movie in the theater, and then in the opening credits came up. I walked out.
Yeah, because he thought it was the intermission of the movie.
You know.
Ream.
Do you remember the movie? Oh,
I love it.
Did they have this in America? No, you got the question.
Yeah, that's fine.
Did they have this in America where only up until I was 14 they would have an intermission in the middle of the movie and everybody could get up and go for a toilet break and go back down?
Some movies would do that. When I saw Dances with Wolves in the theater, I was a little kid, and it was a really long movie, and they had an intermission. But I can't. I think Gangs of New York might have had an intermission in
Monty
theaters.
Python and the Quest for the Holy Grail has an intermission in the middle of it, which is a gag, but got people to stand up.
To stand up and stuff.
Yep.
It was something that I know it was like a thing. It was like an old thing because it's like a theater thing.
Yeah.
But I never saw it as much in movies. But also movies aren't as long anymore.
They had
I still
they
run
had
out
them
and
at the
go piss all the time,
drive-through,
though.
but that was
Yeah,
like in
me
between
too.
features.
What's that?
At the drive-through,
Yeah.
they'd have all the anamorphic foods walking
Oh yeah.
around.
Let's
telling
all go to the lobby. That kind of shit.
Yeah. Get ourselves a drink.
Do you guys have drive-ins in Ireland?
Is it drive-in like?
A theater, I mean?
Oh no!
Where you all pull up in your car and watch it on a big old screen outdoors?
And you have a couple kids in the trunk.
No, I've never been to one. They could have started doing them like now. Like I feel like I've heard.
Well, I'm
of-
sure if they didn't catch on in the first 25 years of your life, they
Yeah.
probably didn't catch on the last year and a half.
I,
or whatever. So-
I never heard of it. I thought
Yeah.
you meant drive-through like McDonald's.
Well, yeah.
We
What do you
have
call
those.
it? What do you call that?
A drive-through
Over there, what do they call that? If you're going to McDonald's and getting your food.
like, and you're going in your car and
Yeah.
you're leaving a drive-through.
Okay. I was looking for the word takeaway.
You guys got Pizza
Oh,
Huts there?
takeaway.
Do you
yeah.
guys say takeaway?
Yeah, like, but that's like when you're going to the Chinese restaurant and you're getting
Sure.
takeaway.
Because I feel like that's one of those things that's like take out here, take away is the word there.
What are the most popular pizza toppings in Ireland?
It depends. Like my brothers eat pepperoni, but I eat Hawaiian, so that's
Oh,
like
yeah.
Hawaiian pizza, really big in Australia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
it's very weird how there's like this whole like meme now in culture to be like, oh, pineapples on a pizza, no fucking way. But
No,
that
it's
gets
amazing.
it's really good.
Yeah.
I've been eating it my whole life.
Also, we call you call it buffalo wings. We call them New Yorker wings. In Ireland, they're New Yorker
Oh, that's
wings,
interesting.
Well, that makes sense.
Yeah.
You know, it's the same area, kind of.
Yeah.
I mean,
Buffalo,
it's a 5-hour
Buffalo's more
drive.
upstate.
It's
Everybody
the state
that-
of New York.
That's funny.
Do you have Elephant and Castle here, right?
Oh, say that again?
Elephant and Castle.
I don't know what that is.
Oh, we should find out if that's here because it's a restaurant in Ireland that has the best wings. But I feel like it was copied from a restaurant in New York.
Probably.
Elephant and Castle?
Yeah.
That sounds like a TV show I would watch.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
for
they totally
sure.
solve stuff together.
Jeff Elephant is a new cop, and Debbie Castle.
I was
All
gonna-
right.
Yeah.
Well, we all figured out.
I
that.
liked it. I liked it.
Okay, so you got this. You got your blood pudding all over your fucking face, and you just finished watching your goddamn Hardcastle McCormick or whatever we just talked about. Okay, so what is the thing that you're like totally into?
Irish wise?
No. What's a show that you've
Oh,
connected
show.
with, or a
Oh,
movie or something that
Friends. I'm obsessed
Friends?
with always since I think when did Friends come out in
started
2000?
like in 90? It started like in
4
92,
or
94. Yeah.
Oh,
Right
why am I
around there.
thinking 2000? That's insane.
That's
So-
when it went off the air. Was in the 2000s.
Okay,
But that's probably that was the heyday of like reruns.
that's
though,
when it
so-
And
went
I came
off-
home,
that's
you
when
were
it went off
watching
here.
it yesterday.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
watching it today as well, but I've been watching it since I was like 10.
Yeah, it's a good
And
show.
I've been watching it. I know every episode I've seen maybe hundreds of times. And like
Wow.
as a comedian, people will judge you a little bit. They're like, "Oh,
Yeah.
that's shit," and I'm like, "No, it's fucking great." Don't even.
This thing happened where it like just recently, like in the last year or two, it got on Netflix, and it kind of had this whole resurgence. That happens like a few times. That happened with Gilmore Girls when it happened too. But like as soon as it got released on Netflix, and all these people started rewatching it again with adult eyes. And I will say that Friends is a thing that it kind of didn't hold up as much to me. With I don't dislike it. I still like it, and I especially still like it for the nostalgic purposes. But I was watching some episodes that I remembered as a kid being like, "This is the best comedy," and not being that into it, you know.
Yeah. But like, and I do get that. Obviously, there's better comedies, but this is like what I love about Friends is it's just like easy. I don't need to think about it too much. It's a nice laugh.
Well, and you know the world, you know the characters, you know it's so
And people like shit on it a little bit now because they're like, "Oh, it was so homophobic," or "It was so blah blah." And I'm like, "Yeah, but that at the time, okay, that's It's obviously if there's a sitcom made now, there'll be more.
Yeah,
it's not. That's not the world.
I was gonna make a list of shows Hitler would love, and I was like, "Well, he'd love Friends.
Yeah,
you know, he'd love Cheers." He'd love everything we like. Okay, well, I'm not gonna make that list.
Yeah.
Huh?
Oh, that one show about him.
Oh yeah, he'd probably really like
Heil, Honey, I'm Home.
Heil, Honey, I'm Home. Do you, Reem? Were you into Friends?
It was on Must See TV, so you have to watch.
You have to watch it. It was literally in the rules.
You got to watch Seinfeld and that one and the Jonathan Silverman show.
Single Guy.
Single Guy.
With Chris Hardwick.
Was Dan Cortez in that too?
You know what?
So he started acting a little bit, took the bandana off.
I 100% positive Dan Cortez was in the Single Guy. What about Platypus Man? You ever watch Platypus Man, Reem? What about you, Katie? You ever get into Platypus Man?
I haven't heard of any of these other ones.
Those are shows. Those are like, you know, there's like Friends, and then there was like what else did we just say? Big shows like Caroline in the City or something that got all across the world. But then there were a lot of shows that they would try to make that way, and like one of them was The Single Guy. It only lasted a season. It was really bad. Platypus Man was Richard. It was Richard Ginny's show, and it only lasted a season and got canceled.
Was Spin City? No,
Spin City was good though.
I think that was ABC.
Yeah. ABC. Oh, it definitely was ABC.
Yeah.
So who is your favorite on there on Friends? Who's your favorite character? Let's get into that. What's your favorite episode? I like that kind of shit.
Probably Chandler. He's my favorite.
Yeah.
He's got all the jokes.
Yeah.
Could he be any better?
I know. He's the best.
On that episode you were watching the other day when he snuck a cigarette smoke off of that lady's
I can just
fingers.
relate to him a lot as well. Like I feel like he's just I love him and Monica when they get together. Like I love that relationship. I think it's like perfect. Like I always think of them as actors and think, oh, they must feel real bad that they were just acting that. 'Cause isn't that like the dream relationship?
Yeah.
Where he's just really sweet. And
didn't Tom Selleck come and break them up, or did they?
He tried.
Did they
He
wind
tried.
up together? Oh, they tried.
Yeah, no, they end up together. But he's like, because when he
Tom
got with
Selleck,
her,
though.
they gave a whole different they gave his character so much more depth because he was always this kind of like funny goofball, but then he's like, she's a complete control freak, and he's actually like this nice guy. He like gets over his commitment to. I really like that.
The show really, to me, which this is also one of those things because I've watched the show when I was young. Like it started, so if it came on the air in let's say 92, 93, I was like 8 or whatever, 6. And then I kept watching it, and so when I got to high school, it was in those latter years, and so I didn't watch it every week as much as I used to. So there's a lot of stuff that I vaguely remember happening that I still don't know. Like I know that there's at some point Joey and what's her name, Rachel hooked up.
Yeah,
and I just remember like being. I literally remember being. I was on a date with a girl, and I went to go to her house to pick her up, and I saw them on TV, and it was like they kissed, and I was just like. What? It was to me, I was like, the world went and got itself in a big damn hurry.
Or like the flashback when Ross hooked up with Phoebe.
Yeah.
See, I didn't even know about that shit.
All of them have kissed at some stage.
Yeah. I would have loved that episode where Monica and Ross fuck around, you know? That'd be a real good one.
I'm sure they kissed when they were kids.
That'd be great, because
but they did kiss. His first kiss was Monica.
Oh, no.
Because he was in the dark, and it was when he was younger, and he thought it was Rachel.
Did they find out years later on the show?
They found out years later.
Oh, that's so good.
It's so good.
Oh, yeah, that's great.
And Chandler kissed Rachel when they were younger. There's all these like...
Oh, yeah, didn't he, when he was in college, didn't he kiss Rachel? Yeah, I remember that.
Who you like better, Ben or Marcel?
Ooh.
Of Ross's just like...
his kid or his monkey?
Yeah.
Definitely the monkey. That kid was weird.
Yeah. And I saw him yesterday. He had that weird haircut.
Mm-hmm. The monkey had more character
the
than
weird
the kid.
towhead blonde kid with the bowl cut hair.
Yeah.
Like the freaking kid... the twins from Full House.
Yeah. Nick and
hated
Alex.
their haircut.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nick and Alex.
He looks like one of those kids from the Children of the Corn.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And that was a big 90s haircut for kids.
Marcel did pretty good on the late night talk show circuit.
Yeah, Marcel was a huge celebrity. I hope he's still with us. I hope we haven't lost him.
No, he died a while ago.
What? Well, why did you just saw how excited I was about the aspect of him still being alive.
No,
he
he's
ate
dead.
a poison
You could have
date.
lied.
He ate a poison date in the...
You're just making this up.
No, I
heard-
was making an Indiana Jones reference.
I didn't
couldn't
get
work
it.
in
There's
quick
a thing
enough.
from a great joke from there was an episode of because all those shows were on NBC must see TV. There was like Mad About You, Friends,
Tell me
Seinfeld, and what was the other
I
one?
love you like I do.
There was
right?
one more. Yeah, you're right.
That's Mad About You.
Yeah. There was one more NBC show that was set in New York, and every once in a while they would do
Caroline in the
crossover
City.
shit. Caroline in the City, yeah. So like, did you ever watch the show Mad About You? Okay,
No.
it was another show, but Lisa Kudrow, so like Phoebe,
Twin sister.
she was on that show before she was on Friends as a flighty waitress named Ursula, and then later. That character became a character on Friends, her sister Ursula. But that was a character on Mad About You. So there would always be these weird interconnections and shit on the shows. And and sometimes they would do these big like event nights where all 4 shows would have the same. Like one night there was a blackout in New York City, and so the Friends blackout episode. There was also a Seinfeld episode that's a blackout. There's a Caroline State and all that stuff.
That's amazing.
And there's one episode where they're filming Outbreak 2, that movie. Because remember the movie Outbreak?
Yeah.
If you don't remember, it was a movie that had Monkey in it, like Marcel.
Yeah.
And they're filming the sequel in New York City. And so on the Friends episode, it's about how Ross's monkey's in the movie or whatever. But then there's a great line on the Seinfeld episode of that one where oh God, I've lost everything I'm talking about. But I think that's the one where he does the these pretzels are making me thirsty, that Seinfeld episode. Anyways, and then at some point, somebody in one of those shows makes the joke that we're on the verge of an outbreak and you're driving the monkey to the airport. And that's all I wanted to do was talk about that.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That is so cool.
Yeah.
It was worth it.
Yeah.
Just,
boy.
Just to say that.
Just sometimes you keep talking and you're like, God damn it, brain, get me out of this.
I'm committed. Oh,
Yeah.
I hate that. I believe it or not, I have a hard time talking about stuff long form.
Sure.
And you'll start in on an anecdote and you're just like, oh, fuck.
Yeah.
I don't want to finish this.
But luckily you've got this thing, and I think Katie, you could relate to this. You've got one of those things where like if you're in that situation where you're in the middle of something and you realize you don't have an out, you could just quickly think of a pun and we'd all be like, he got us again.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, whereas when me
Gotcha.
and Patrick have to do our bits, we gotta commit.
Yeah.
It's like, I got 4 more lines of this.
Sometimes I'm like, boy, what are we doing? I saw a thing, who was it? I was on a show not too long ago where, Emily Winter was on it, friend of the show, fan of, she's been on the show. And she did a funny thing where she was just like, I'm a nice lady. And I just loved that. I was like, oh, cool. I was like, that should be like her thing where like anytime something starts to go one way or another, like if it starts going down, you could just be like, I have a reset. I'm a nice lady. And then just go to your new thing.
Yeah.
And I want to do that with be like, I'm from Iowa. Like that's my new thing. Or, you know, like.
I had that for my first year in comedy.
Oh, with Best Believe?
Yeah.
Oh,
it was
boy.
mostly just,
Best
With,
Believe.
Anytime something of mine goes bad, I just be like, oh, sorry, do you want me to be like a hacky Irish person? And then I end up being when I'm like 33.
Oh, that's great.
It's my fault because I don't want to do hacky Irish jokes. But if something doesn't work, I'm like, I'll just blame it on them. I'll be like, oh, you just want a hacky Irish girl.
Yeah. That's super funny. Okay, so wait, maybe you answered this, but what's your favorite episode of Friends? Or do you have a favorite season? Or like, you know what I mean?
The season where Monica and Chandler get together. My favorite episode is probably the one where he freaks out about her marriage and then proposes to her. But she's like, I like that. I don't know. I like all of them. That was a really hard question.
It is a hard question.
But that season. I think that's
like
season 5.
How I Met Your Mother?
No, I didn't like it as much. It's alright.
Yeah.
It's like the spiritual successor, isn't it?
Kinda, yeah.
But there's a movie,
all
How I Met Your Mother, and it's like the same thing. So who copied who?
I didn't know there was a movie.
There was a movie with that guy Ryan, not Gosling, Ryan
Reynolds?
Yeah, it's the exact same thing.
I'm sorry, I think you're way off.
Oh.
I do not believe you're telling the truth right now. At first I was like, oh, maybe it's some weird Irish shit. But if it's got Ryan Reynolds in it and it's called How I Met Your Mother,
well, I don't think it's called How I Met Your Mother, but it's the exact, it's how...
Meet the Parents?
No. I don't know what it is.
How I Learned to Stop Worrying and
but
Love
it's
the
the
Bomb.
same story. It's the same...
Maybe.
It's the exact same... Yeah. I watch a lot of shit.
Yeah, you do. Oh, you're always watching a new show out
Yeah,
here.
I'm a show binger.
Yeah. So have you gone back since you've been living in America and watched shit that like just because people talk about it? You know what I mean? Like, have you ever gone back and watched like Gilmore Girls or anything that like
that Americans talk about?
Something that like is like. Do you have the
I
thing?
generally prefer English Irish TV.
Okay.
Like even when I'm over here, I'll binge on like all the English shows that are on Netflix.
Do you watch shows like? Do you like the shows like Broadchurch and shit like that?
I've seen all Broadchurch, all Marcella, all Sherlock, all
Broadchurch,
the Rebellion,
that's
which
just
is
a
an
bunch of
Irish. Peaky Blinders.
I haven't seen Peaky Blinders yet, but everybody loves it.
Oh yeah, but it got shitty near the end because there's a main character that I loved and it's not in it
no
anymore.
spoilers. No
Oh,
spoilers.
he got killed?
Got killed.
Oh, he got killed. Hey, you.
I always said if
You
that
don't even know who the
got-
character was. You just know that Katie loved him.
I just assume it's the only character from the show I know. Do you know?
It's a her.
Oh, dang. Oh, now I don't care.
Yeah.
Women can die. It's fine.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Everybody dies. It's fine.
Everybody dies, and it's not fine. It's actually horrific.
No, it's not. It's just a part of life.
Oh
You
no,
gotta
it's
come
the
to
worst
grips
part of
with it.
life.
Or
Or
taught me
pooping.
this.
Pooping's pretty bad, but death and pooping.
I
are the
like
worst part.
pooping. It feels
Ugh,
nice.
no, thank you. I am out. I don't like it. It takes up so much
poop is
time.
out.
Thank God for smartphones.
You know,
Before smartphones, I just had to look at the
pooping's an
fucking
engineering
floor.
flaw. I think pooping's an engineering flaw, man. Why do we have to poop anyways?
Yeah. I should be able to burp out my shit.
Yeah, that
Gross.
shit.
That's like a South Park episode.
Our bodies should use everything, man.
Yeah.
I hated that. That's when I stopped watching South Park when they started shitting out of their mouth, and I was like,
I can't handle
It was a metaphor.
Well, yeah, but I still didn't like it.
Hey, what's a metaphor? Fucking. Okay. Does anybody get that joke? I don't know.
What's a metaphor?
There used to be a joke that was like dick for. You'd be like, hey, that's a dick fur. And they'd be like, what's a dick fur? And you'd go, fucking.
Oh, okay.
But I think it's funny to say with metaphor, but it doesn't make sense.
I like butt
it's
for
a comparison, not
What's a butt
using
for?
like
For
or
pooping,
ass.
silly.
Do you remember learning that in English class?
Which one?
When you have to learn what a simile is or a metaphor, and you're like, oh, it's a comparison, not using like or ass.
Wow.
Poetry.
I didn't know you were learned. Okay, so I don't know. If you watch Peaky Blinders, I don't know if you know that guy. What's that guy's name?
Cillian Murphy, he's my favorite.
Yeah.
I kept wanting to call him Crispin Glover.
Crispin Glover? Why?
Because that's what name kept popping in my head.
Oh, okay.
Because they both start with a C.
They do.
You know?
That guy, have you seen The Wind That Shakes the Barley?
Yeah.
Which is just like the most heartbreaking movie ever, right?
Stop, devastating.
It's wonderful though, but it's heartbreaking. And if you don't know, have you ever seen The Wind That Shakes the Barley, Ream? It's a film about the Troubles.
Yeah, it's about our Civil War.
Yeah, and it's like a horrific, sad movie about families against families and brothers against brothers and stuff. And when I was in Ireland one time with my sister and my brother-in-law, we took like one of those paddy wagon tours, and we took it from Dublin up north to the Giant's Causeway in Northern Ireland.
Wow.
And it was great. It was beautiful, and I loved it. It was one of those things like, that's not my way of traveling. I would have rather have like just fucking like hitchhiked or take trains and stuff like that. But since we were with like older couple, they were like, all right, we'll do it the more clean way, I guess. But so we go up there and we go to Belfast and it was great. And then we go to the Giant's Causeway and it's beautiful. And on the way back, there's like 2 hours. We got to come back down to Dublin. And the fucking bus driver just puts on The Wind That Shakes the Barley. On the bus, there's like a video camera, you know? And so all these people have had such a fun day. And then we just watched the most depressing movie about Irish history. And afterwards, I was like, did you purposely put that movie on? And he's like, yeah. It was like, it's a really funny way. He's like, because then we get back to Dublin and everybody just gets out all sad. But it's great. And I love him. He's a great actor.
Yeah, you guys should watch The Rebellion. It's a series on Netflix now, but it's about the 1916 Rising. So it's 7 years before The Wind That Shakes the Barley.
What's the film or the book Angela's Ashes? Isn't that it? Do you know what I'm talking about?
I'm useless. I never watched or read it, but I thought Angela's Ashes was about the women who were put into the convent for having babies.
Maybe
the babies are taken away from them, like women who had gotten pregnant out of wedlock.
Okay, yeah, that could be it. There's 2 books I read, and I read them right after I got back from Ireland. And one of them was about that. That sounds right. And then the other one was just about the revolution, the Civil War, and all that stuff, and like about the post office shooting.
Yeah, it's amazing because when you go there to the GPO, you can still see.
You can see the bullet holes in the
cool.
big. You know the big sphere that's there now, the Millennium Tower.
Yes.
I went to my wife and I, the first time we went there, it was just us. We went to the Guinness Brewery and up on the second one, because she worked at the original. But we will go up to the top, and that's the big spike out there. And we were sitting, because there's really hard to get a table up there because there's all these people. And so we were standing there waiting for a table, and these two old women were like, well, you could sit with us if you want. And so we're sitting with these two older women, and they were like, they're telling us what everything is, like by people they live there and they know. And they're like, and you see that big old tower, that's the Millennium Tower, built for the Millennium. And right to Irish timing, it was built in 2004. And I thought that was so
Robin
funny.
Williams, right?
Robin Williams, yeah.
That's so true. I love this podcast.
You having a
This
good
is
time?
So much fun, yeah.
Yeah.
It's so nostalgic.
And you feel good?
I want to go home.
Yeah. All of a sudden she just fucking leaves.
I break out into sad, depressing Irish
Salt and
music.
vinegar and potatoes.
That's something I forgot to mention or bring up. Irish folk music. Is that a big part of your life?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, cool. Is that a big part of everybody's life, or is it just one of those things where like some families were like, no, we're into this shit?
Some families, so like I wouldn't even be as knowledgeable as like my brothers and sisters would be much more. They all play. Yeah. My brothers play the banjo. My sister plays the accordion, and they all played. I only played the tin whistle when I was younger. But my dad would be big into it, and like my stepmom speaks Gaelic, so they're big into Gaelic culture. But it's more of a country thing. So if you live in the country, you're more likely Irish dance, play Gaelic football. If you live in the city, you're more modern. I feel they still play Gaelic football, but they don't.
See, growing up, I never liked folk music because I was too rebellious. I wouldn't listen to what my folks were listening to.
Okay.
Well, we don't even call it folk music. It's called trad. So it's cooler, and you have trad festivals, and everybody has like what kind of like look like dreadlocks.
Yeah,
and it's you can actually see it in the city here. There's trad nights on on Tuesdays.
I've never heard that word, but I love it.
It's so much fun. It's just great. You have to dance. So I grew
up on old, like a lot of like Americana folk music, but then through the Irish side of me, my mom's family's all from Ireland. And they're from like County Cork and stuff. Yeah. And so every once in a while, not my grandfather that's Irish passed away when I was younger, so I didn't get as much. But like as I've gotten older, I've gotten into more of this stuff, and especially going over there. And there are certain songs that just like Fields of Athenry, that song. Yeah. I like literally will like if I hear the beginning of that, and it can be like the worst version or the best version. I just have this whole like I just immediately start dying when I hear it.
Absolutely.
All right, Katie. Now, sometimes on the show, you've listened. You're a fan.
She's a big fan.
We have our games. Well, some would say she's a Moore fan.
Yeah.
A Mighty Moore fan.
A Mighty Moore fan. God, there's got to be more jokes there somewhere. So we like to do games, and sometimes it's either ors, sometimes it's multiple choice, sometimes it's true or false. Well, today my buddy Ream here has got a special game for you.
Yeah, I pulled up a nice BuzzFeed quiz.
Ooh,
BuzzFeed,
cool.
Friend of the show.
Love them. Lists galore.
And we got a nice friends quiz here for you.
Oh, love it!
So
I'm so excited.
Just test out your knowledge here. These are tough.
Now, Brandon, do we have to keep track, or will the machine keep track?
I think the machine.
Cool.
Will take care of everything here. I'm assuming so.
We'll figure it out.
Or
play it by ear.
You guys can keep track at home too if you want.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it's all play at home. Play along.
Keep going.
Okay, here we go.
Here we go. First question.
What word did Rachel misspell on her resume? We have computer, Rachel, central perk, and dependable.
It was computer.
Okay, all right.
Well, it might be. Right. It might be.
It was because it was computer she put.
Oh, well, maybe.
No, wait, I just said that weird. But it was something she forgot.
Okay.
I remember Chandler.
Computer?
What is the name of the dog in the one where Chandler doesn't like dogs? Is the dog named Duke, Fluffy, Clunkers, or Spike?
Clunkers.
Ooh, Clunkers. That's a good word.
She's coming in pretty confident on these too.
Now, are you seeing if she's getting them right?
Imagine they were all wrong.
We'll know at the end.
Yeah, I'm assuming.
You don't do that.
It's going to work out, all right?
You know what happens when you assume.
Patrick, it's going to work out. Okay, what food is Ross allergic to in the one with the baby on the bus? Is it chocolate, eggs, and pears, milk, eggs, and kiwi, apple, milk, and peanuts, or kiwi, lobster, and peanuts?
Oh, I don't know this one, so I'm just going to say the one with the apple.
It's a good call.
By the way, there's a MASH episode about the one with the baby on the bus, and
I like
Hawkeye
apple mash.
kills the baby.
I like apple mash. It's good.
I don't know about it.
Okay,
MASH is a TV show that I like. And not
What is the
Sitcom.
address Chandler gives Janice when he lies about moving to Yemen?
Oh, I can even tell you this without 123 Yemen Road, Yemen. Am I right?
We have two different variants. We have 15 Yemen Road, Yemen, or 47 Yemen Street, Yemen.
Oh, well, it's Yemen Road.
Okay,
Okay,
Yemen
oops.
Road, Yemen.
So not
Oh,
123,
boy,
but I
you
knew
came
it was
in-
Yemen Road.
You know what happens when you assume.
Man, she's
Katie.
Patrick.
All right.
I'm gonna fail, and then I'm gonna have to watch all the episodes.
Yeah, we're gonna have to bone up
I
Yeah.
know.
and not watch Bones. I mean, by watching
yeah, I
Friends.
love Bones.
She
we
likes
should start
Bones.
talking about Bones.
I love Bones.
There's
Bones is so good.
I've been watching
Yeah.
it since I was like 9. Whenever
I thought there were a
started.
lot
Oh
of
my God.
bones in the body, but there's even more bones on Netflix.
Yeah. The other day I was on the train and I saw a guy who looks just like what's his name on Bones? The guy with the beard.
The guy from Angel? Are we talking about Angel?
No, he begins with
No.
H. It begins with H.
He dated the pretty girl.
He begins with H. Or H, you like to say. I can't remember by
love
name.
Whatever,
the
I saw a
second
guy on the train
season
look
of
just like him,
Lost
and I was
when
just
they find the H.
the hash.
Sorry.
Wait, okay, what's the next one?
Okay, next question.
Thanks for getting us back on track, Katie.
Okay,
When
I
Joey
control
couldn't afford to buy the full set of encyclopedias, which single volume did he?
V.
V it is.
Oh, I love that. And he just starts dropping knowledge about V stuff.
Yeah,
Well, I mean, if you're correct.
Vesuvius or whatever.
What did Rachel think Emma's first word was?
Glebe. Wait, yeah, Glebe.
I got a gleba and a gleeboo, so that's gonna be tough. I got
Glebe.
gleba. We're gonna.
Glebe.
Okay. Where do Ross and Phoebe get stuck when Ben is born?
In the janitor's closet.
Okay. Wait, this isn't even multiple choice anymore. I should have done deeper. Man, we got a fan here. What is the giant poking device made out of?
Oh, straws. No, chopsticks! Chopsticks!
Oh,
Chopsticks.
I feel like
Straws wasn't even an option.
Oh,
Chopsticks,
thanks Christ.
chopsticks.
Otherwise, she really would have gotten
Yeah.
it.
No, chopsticks, sorry.
What were the other options on that one?
No,
Were
I
they
just
boners?
remember that-
Plastic spoons, pens, and boners.
I got
hangers.
I got
Oh.
confused because me and my brothers made a poking device with straws once.
Was it Friends
Just
inspired?
poke a dead guy across the road?
Well, no, it was like poke each other in the face.
Oh, sure.
How many sisters does Joey have?
Oh God, give me the options because I think it's
Okay.
like 8.
2,
Oh.
8, 11, and 7.
Oh, it could be 7 or 8. Let's say 8.
Yeah, go with the first instinct. On
Yeah.
multiple
Yeah.
choice, you should always go with your first instinct.
You remember that
I
joke?
took a class on taking tests.
Do you remember
I
that
know-
joke where? Sorry, go ahead. You took a class on taking tests.
You want the middles.
The middles.
Yeah, the creamy middles. When
Oh, like
on
Cadbury
mul-
eggs.
Yeah,
Everything
bringing it
comes back on this fucking podcast.
It does.
Do you remember that episode where Chandler said something to Joey? And he's like, I think Chandler said it, but the joke was, they're sluttier than your sister. And Joey's like, whoa. Which sister? Yeah,
Okay,
good joke.
what does Monica, Ross, and Chandler go to see for Ross's birthday in The One with 5 Steaks and an Eggplant?
Wait, what does they go to see
What
the
band?
Wooby or something? What's it called?
Hootie and the Blowfish?
Hootie and the Blowfish. Yeah.
Wooby? Oh, that's what you
They're
thought it
one of the
was?
biggest American bands
Also,
in 1993.
what a world where you can say, I'm thinking about the band Wooby, and someone's like, oh, Hootie and the Blowfish. Yeah.
Well, I have the multiple choices
you're
here,
right.
so it's just like...
Oh, you mean Darius Rucker's old band? Sure.
Yeah. What is the name of the band at Chandler and Monica's wedding? The Smelly Cats?
No.
Carcass? The
No.
Jungle Kids? Or the Swing Kings?
The Swing Kings.
How many are there of these?
I don't know, man. I'm going fast here. You keep riffing.
I got good riffs.
Who says they are 1/16 Portuguese? Monica, Joey, Phoebe, or Chandler?
Feel like it's Phoebe.
Yeah, it felt Phoebe to me.
Feels like a very Phoebe situation.
Yeah.
Sounds pretty fibby, just because I don't know if she's telling the truth. Which state does Ross have listed twice in the one where Chandler doesn't like dogs? Nevada, Delaware, Arizona, or Kentucky?
I feel like it's Nevada.
Okay, we're getting
I think
down
it might
there.
be Delaware.
I think this is our penultimate question. Here we go. How many types of potatoes, does Monica make for Thanksgiving in the one where underdog gets away? 5, 1, 3, or 6?
5, 1, 3, or 6. Well, she makes one for Phoebe. She makes one for Ross. She was already making the one that she was originally making one. She makes one for Rachel, and then she makes one for Joey. So 5.
Dang. All right. What are the 3 Scrabble tiles Marcel swallows?
Oh, he was trying to spell monkey.
So M-O and K. All right. Jeez. They just keep coming. All right. There's only 3 more. Here we go.
I would love it at the end if we
should've-
found out you got them all right. I've honestly never.
What is the name of the bakery the cheesecake comes from? In the one with all the cheesecakes.
Oh, what's the names again?
The corner shop? Mama's Little Bakery?
Mama's Little Bakery.
Okay. What is Chandler's Bing's job's title? Chandler Bing's job title. That's hard to say.
This one was really hard because there was a whole episode dedicated.
He's
where I
got
can remember
Management Information System Director, Customer Support Specialist, Statisticals Analyst and Data Reconfiguration, and Information Technology
the
Coordinator.
statistics one. I can't say that word.
Okay.
Statistics.
Keep trying.
Statistics.
You
I
got,
give up now, but-
all right, here we go.
Statistics.
This is what BuzzFeed calls the hardest friends quiz you'll ever take.
Mm.
And Katie Boyle, you got 13 out of 17, right?
Whoa!
That's still not
Whoa! Sure it is. Sure it is.
4 wrong. Can I do maths?
No,
Well,
here.
that quiz you scored a lot less on the math quiz. Actually.
You got a 76. That's a
That's
C
a
plus.
76.
Hey, C's get degrees.
I've been
Yeah,
watching that
C's
show
get
for
degrees.
13
Yeah.
years. That's a C. I should have
What-
gotten an A.
That
I'm
was
gonna-
fantastic. No, that's
I'm
fine. You
gonna
come back
think-
on next time. We retake that fucking quiz.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
still
I
have
will
Yeah.
ace it.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
fantastic.
Thanks, though. That was fun.
Oh, man.
Thank you. This
Yeah.
was great.
What a great friend you are to the show.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah, you're like the Chandler of this podcast.
I want to know more about all these Irish snacks.
Oh yeah, definitely. I could
if-
I'm gonna listen to this one.
If they are on the Amazon pantry,
Mhm.
I'm
would
going to
be
get
good.
some Taytos.
Oh, hey, wait, what were they called? Tatoes?
Taytos.
Taytos.
See?
Tatoes. That sounds fantastic.
Tayto.
All right, well, you've been great.
Yeah, this was
Thanks,
fantastic. Thank you so much. Is there
boys,
plug?
son.
Go ahead and plug shit. What do you got?
Yeah. Where
we
you-
don't know when this will come out, so don't do anything timely. But yeah, you got a Twitter, I'm sure. You got your Instagram with all your dumb shit
Instagram,
that
if you
you're
want to
dipping.
see me dipping tea, it's at Katie Boyle Comic, and my Twitter is the same. But no, my Twitter, you just Instagram. Yeah. Oh, just both.
They're allowed to do both.
Yeah, please.
Yeah.
But the Instagram especially.
Instagram.
Katie Boyle Comic. And
Cool.
if you ever want to go to the show at QED, first Friday of the month, 7:30.
Hell yeah. What's that show? Does it got a name?
Transplants.
You got a weekly
Transplants.
too, right?
Yeah, every Monday night at 10 p.m. The Grizzly Pear.
There we
Boom,
go.
Look
Heck
at
yeah.
you.
Brandon's going to be on the 24th, we think. Was it?
Uh-oh.
24th of April? But oh shit, don't do timely
Oh,
stuff.
man. Oh.
Never
Oh
mind.
man, maybe he already did it.
Yeah.
Maybe the world ended before that, but yet
Maybe I do
somehow
it every
the aliens
April
are listening to
24th.
This one. What?
Oh, I do it every. Anyways, you can follow me at Reamcore.
Okay, why don't you spell that out for us?
REAMKORE.
That's right.
Yeah.
And you can follow me at Patrick Hasty at PatrickHastie and PatrickHasty.com.
He's funny.
I'm funny. You're
You
funny.
guys have been great. Thanks.
Thank you.